Yes, it's true. I am happy to be stuck with you. With you. With you. I got stuff all over my hands. It's a dry food. I just had my hand in the canister. Anyways, welcome in. We're gonna do free on. Keep on rocking in the free world. Your mother is staying alive, staying alive. And it's the bacon and everybody shaking. Am I staying alive? Staying
wasn't even discussed.
Staying alive.
Based on government spending.
Back in. So the smell kind of reminds me of like garlic bread. I think I'm going to stick to one thing right now. I'll probably just dedicate it to my friend Frank. Maybe I can bring up. Because I tend to like throw a lot of balls in the air. It's confusing, there's so much going on. I want to be professional. I want to be like a news person. But you all know. See, that's the thing. You gotta get smart. I mean, people know. Like I was talking to some people yesterday. They know all these things. They know. They know. People are not dumb. People check the news. People all this, all that. I mean, there's still real news. There's still real reality stuff. Matter of fact, that box of dry food I got after supper because I brought over my Aunt Lisa a nice dish of butterfried shrimp. Delicious. One thing that they can't screw up at the markets is that there's shrimp. Every once in a while you might get something that it's not up to par, or might not be it might not be tender enough, or this or that. But pretty much you never really get bad butterfly shrimp. So anyway, I bought that, and I ran to I'm not gonna mention his name, but he knows Frank. Actually, his name is Frank too. But I said I was talking to Frank. He said, really? Well, he hasn't seen me in a while, and he's like, what's up? Because he know the last time I used to stop and talk to him. I did videos and all that kind of stuff, and now he pretty much he knows. I mean, we knew the same people growing up. We hung around with the same people. He actually was best friends with one of my neighbors for a long, long time. And I asked him how that was going, and he said, nope. So anyways, don't want to, in case anyone's listening, I'm not trying to start anything like that. That's not the point. We don't focus on that. We entirely focus ourselves on things that matter from the heart. K-Light. And it'd be nice, if we had a nice studio with a little helper and stuff like that. I'm that person right now where I'm just not going to rely on anybody. Really ain't. I mean, with anything, and it's better that way. It's best. It's not a knock or anything like that. It's just I've come to realize, people are just to their own grindstone, or it's hard for them to make the connection, and plus some of the things that we brought up, like yesterday, if somebody feels as though you're supporting something that's detrimental, that's insubordinate, that's evil and bad. Yes, Frank was going on and on and on about how corrupt he lies all the time. He lies. Couldn't get a word in edgewise. Guy is smart. He's very, very smart. The whole family is. The thing is one brother, I want to really get hooked up with him. I'd like to sit down and have some dinner, especially Italian food or whatever. I mean, he can bring me to the places that he goes, because I know they're good with that. They're good with cuisine. They're good with food. They're good with choices. whatever it is, clothing, food, this, that, cars, women, anything. Well, they're older now. I mean, they're in relationships. Not a knock there. I mean, we all were once bachelors, and now the disco era and all that. And I write
145 over 92.
Yes. We were once with the gold chains and all that. All right, no, we're not busting. It's all love here again. So he doesn't like it at all, and that made me think. Wow. How do you think I feel? I'm sitting there a whole year of doing all that kind of stuff, kind of taking the side of one particular. I mean, not all the way in, but in a sense where the reason why I digged him is because it was different. I mean, we got to talking. I mean, you start talking about all the women he was with and this and that. Like, could you come on, look at his character. He went on and on and on until like all of a sudden, like, I can't get a word in. And I said, well, what do you think you're doing right here? You're judging, man. You're judging. You're judging. And I bust because we're really good. We're tight. Like I said, we knew each other since I was 8. No, I forget. I think I was 9 and I think he was 7 or something like that. Or maybe I was 9 and he was 8. But I said, you have a little envy. I think you're just jealous because I know the type of person he is. And I said, you could do this. I said, because you're good in psychology, you're a bullshitter, you're all this kind of stuff. And, because he was like a huge Obama supporter. He's like, Obama was perfect. Obama, like, was articulate. He had respect for the office and all that kind of stuff. And again, you can't get anything in. You can't say, well, what about the news? The news was like, high. No, you can't. I learned from now on, I don't bring any facts anymore. I don't bring any kind of facts. None. I just look for the punchline. I look for the joke. I look for a way to just, be there, like a listener. We'll get to that. I'll tell you a little bit about some of my experiences here on the K-Light 101. We have the moon and the stars. I met a guy, when I was going through my stuff, like with the gambling problem, all that, like I said, it was a Greek guy. A lot of Franks, man. Lots of Franks. He was Greek. In the 70s, he went to Boston University. And, like, when I was, like, about 17, stuff like that, 16, I worked in a diner, with Greeks. I got to know a lot of them. Very nice people. Similar to our culture, how we approach things and everything. And the opener, we talked a little bit about coming, how people just came over here, most people came here for better things, opportunities. And again, we're definitely neutral. We want others to bring up, things, to comfort you. I mean, so if you're thinking one way about something, just to know that, that you're pretty much good on it. You don't have to, like, be set in stone on one particular thing, but there is this thing where you have to gather enough information about it. Like yesterday, you had two tales of cities going on, or two stories. You got Nancy coming out with the gavel. I mean, to me personally, from studying it, I'm optics, I'm actor, I'm all that kind of stuff. He was telling me about Rita and a son. Son's like 30. Ooh, I thought this was Shadow, but I thought it was like a squirrel or some kind of animal going up the pole. Again, yes, there are owls here. I think I can deal with the owls. I don't know what they would do if they came down. Like my mom said, she said, I was walking by, with the butterfly shrimp. She's like, oh, look at the news. Look at the owls coming down. Look at the owl. Anyways, and the parents, mom, dad, important things like that. I mean, I can get into some stuff, but right now, like I said, it's better to just like focus sort of on one thing here. I mean, try that. I mean, because, what's the point of coming out like, boom, boom, guns ablaze and everything like that? I mean, you could get to that point. I mean, he listened to Savage sometimes. I said, well, listen to Savage. He likes him. He likes how he talks about making meatballs and this and that. It'd be about nutrients and stuff like that. Saved elephants, I mean, he did, things, even environmental things, stuff like that. He cared about that. He lives by the Golden Gate Bridge, San something, kind of near Oakland, something like that. I wasn't in that particular area when I was there. I was in El Toro, Laguna, LA. LA's fine, but it ain't mine. New York's cold, so cold. I am my cry. Run the baseball. I'm glad we got, some nice people, some nice Italians left on here. And Greeks. And Irish. And whatever. Whoever. I'm getting to my point here. The thing is, we kind of see a storyline developing here. I mean, I was talking to Chris Bo. He's like, oh, wait, just wait. Just wait till Nancy gets in there. And I'm seeing something different. And I'm telling him, I don't think it's going to work out that way, Rod. The way you're explaining it, I don't think. But, again, I'm just going by optics, seeing all this kind of stuff. And how the news, how the media works. I mean, all you have to do is think back to, what is that? Yes, October 2016. Everyone, they were saying, oh, Hillary, it's a lock. It's going to win. Never underestimate people. I mean, we don't know what they're going to do. But right now, they're going on, oh, we got the blue wave. Don't worry about it. We're coming. I mean, it just seemed like there was a debate going back with Ben Ferguson and Simone Sanders. And Ben's like, he's saying it like it is. He's like, you just want to stop him. You want to make everything political. You want to stop him. And then they bring up, and then every talk show they come, they all know what to say. They say the American people don't want that wall. The American people don't want that wall. Again, I don't care either way. I really don't. But how many years are you gonna make it a non-issue? Let no urgency. This has gone on for 30 years. Between 20 and 30 years, there's always been a problem. Going back to Clinton, even on the tail end of who he took over for. But things always happen. There's always something going on. Something that distracts. Wars and this and that. Afghanistan. Anything. Iraq. Syria. Libya. Whatever the case may be. There's always something. And we're always trying to negotiate and everything. Negotiate with countries. This, that. There's Taxi. It's probably Frank. Frank! Another Frank. Frank, man. That guy, man. So anyways, you can only get so much in. And we'll talk more. I mean, it's always another day. You all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, in your beautiful, blessed heart. Yes, it's all about the heart. It truly, really is. I'm trying to see if I can squeeze all that, because they're going to be talking about things. I mean, with me, like when I talk to my Aunt Lisa or anybody, I mean, just based on who I am, it is through the heart, and it's also the ability. I don't care who gets what position or this or that. I think the main thing should be ability. Yes, there should be no discrimination or prejudice and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't matter. You're a man, woman, you're a fish, you're a duck, you're a cat. I'm just being funny here, but I'm just saying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your beliefs. Just like Simone was bringing up, he doesn't want a wall because, I'm not going to say what she said. Because they're all going to say that. Again, it's an issue that has been needing thought and care and, conformity. But it is through the heart. And it is like the ability. I mean, if you had a place, I mean, wouldn't you like, I mean, how do you go about getting the right people for the right job? You say, oh, well, I mean, what are you looking at first? I mean, shouldn't that be the top thing? Doesn't matter how, the makeup turns out and all this kind of stuff. If it happens to go this way, that way, you got to take out discrimination. Just to have all this, okay. But what if they can't do the job? I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying, but isn't that a good marker? Isn't that fair? Ability. What gives you the ability? And do you want it? What are you going to do? Can you do it? I don't know.